Hello, my name is Lynn Braun, and I'm the director of the Counseling Center at the State University of New York at Oswego, in Oswego, New York. It is my honor to serve as the current president of the Association for University and College Counseling Center Directors, a professional community representing the interests of counseling center directors employed in institutions of higher education around the world. I want to take a minute and welcome you to AUCCCD and directorship. I love being a college counseling center director. And of all the mental health settings I've had the privilege to work in, there have been none more rewarding than my work as a director. I have found it so rewarding to both lead a center that works to meet the mental health needs of students coming through our doors and to serve as the chief mental health officer of my institution. This has allowed me to strategically shape our institutional approach to addressing the mental health concerns of our campus community. And I hope that you will find this new role to be as fulfilling as I have found it to be. The information that I'm going to talk to you about in the rest of this video is designed to help you understand the various roles of directorship and provide you with the resources and support as you adjust to your new role. In this video, I will provide you with a brief overview of our organization, let you know how to immediately access the most essential tools to assist you in your work, and introduce you to the other topics in this Start Here module. The Director Development Committee of the AUCCCD Governing Board has collated the materials in this Start Here module as a way to give you the most essential information about AUCCCD and college counseling centers to help you be successful in your new role and encourage you to become involved and engaged in our organization. We want you to feel supported by this organization and contribute your unique talents and skills to our profession. So let's get started. AUCCCD is a professional organization committed to fostering college counseling center director development and success. A board of 11 members elected by the membership and including the president, treasurer, and president-elect or past president serve as the governing body for the organization. The board is responsible for the strategic planning, financial oversight, and the development and implementation of organizational policies and procedures. More information on board members, nomination and elections, duties, and board committees can be found on the AUCCCD website under the About AUCCCD tab. Speaking of the AUCCCD website, I hope you've already started to discover the wealth of information available to you there. The fact that you have accessed this video and the new Director Development Curriculum means you've already navigated to and accessed the AUCCCD website. I'll be referencing materials found elsewhere on our website and invite you to become acquainted with all that is available here with your AUCCCD membership. Just make sure you have created a user profile and signed in to access all the member exclusive resources. To learn more about the history of our organization, two longtime directors, John Bishop and Dennis Heitzman, compiled a complete history of the association that we recommend to you. This document, available under the About AUCCCD tab of the website, serves as a useful primer to our organization and its founding and the development of the annual conference and centralized data banks, as well as the growth of the organization over time. Many valuable resources are available to you as a member of AUCCCD. Once you are logged in, check out the Resources tab of the website. Some of these resources are worth highlighting now to help you as a new director. First, the General Member Listserv has consistently been identified by directors as one of the most valuable resources in their work. With your paid membership, you should already be included in the listserv distribution list and should have received the terms of participation. If you aren't yet on the listserv, please send an email to office@auccd.org. We invite you to contribute to the listserv as well as benefit from the posts you receive. If you have a question or concern, chances are another director has a solution or suggestion for you. In addition to the terms of participation for the general member listserv, the electronic resources page of the website, found under the Resources tab, lists other member listservs you might be interested in joining, such as the Comprehensive Counseling Center listserv or Integrated Center listserv. It also provides directions on searching the general membership listserv archive. Before posting a question to the listserv, the archive is a helpful place to search to see if a similar question has been asked recently. Additionally, the new director support groups, affinity identity support groups, and the AUCCCD mentoring program have proven to be invaluable to new members. Support group meetings are posted on the events calendar page on the About AUCCCD tab of the website. Newer directors report that the support groups are a great source of information, conversation, and camaraderie for the work we do, as well as a great source of support. Find a new director support group time and/or an affinity identity support group that fits your schedule and log on. Zoom links are included on the website pages, and no pre-registration is required. You can join at any time, and your level of commitment to the group is up to you. All of these options are great ways to get additional support and consultation to help you as a new director. Information on the mentoring program is found on the Resources tab and is another great member benefit. Mentors and mentees are matched twice a year at the end of March and the beginning of September. Once assigned, you will meet with your mentor at least once a month for the following year. You and your mentor will determine the best time to meet and what format your meetings may take. Mentoring is a way for any director, regardless of tenure, to benefit from the experience and wisdom of a colleague. To request a mentor, complete the mentor request form online. Go to Resources, then Mentor Program, and you will find the mentor request form prominently displayed. Still, another resource you may find beneficial is the Director's Toolkit, also available on the AUCCCD website's Resources tab. Toolkit topics cover a wide range of issues you are likely to encounter early in your time as a director. Before creating a policy or procedure from scratch, for example, consult the toolkit and see if a colleague has posted an example. Need examples on how college counseling centers manage after-hours crisis? Job descriptions of various counseling center roles, post-pension protocols? Information on these topics and many others are a part of the Director's Toolkit. Before I tell you what else you will find in the Start Here module of the new Director curriculum, I want to talk about the value of AUCCCD's annual conference and urge you to attend our next gathering. The annual conference is usually held in mid-October and changes locations every year. The annual conference is your best opportunity to learn about the latest advancements in the field of college mental health. You can share best practices and innovative strategies for solving the most pressing issues facing our centers and students, while you develop new leadership and administrative skills to advance your career and earn continuing education credits towards your state license renewal. In addition to all the learning opportunities available through our keynote and breakout sessions, the conference schedule allows for ample networking and relationship building opportunities with other directors, colleagues who are doing the specialized work that you are doing on your campus. There is no professional organization that is focused more specifically on supporting you in the work you're doing every day as a director, and no conference more applicable to that work. Check out the annual conference tab of the AUCCCD website for information on our next conference, including dates, locations, schedule, and a listing of conference benefits that you can use to explain and justify your attendance at the conference. When you attend your first conference, sign up to get a conference connector and attend the NADIFTA New Director and First-Time Attendees meeting at the start of the conference. Also consider attending the pre-conference session, Surviving and Thriving as a New Director, an Introductory Leadership Institute. This day-long pre-conference is put on by the Elements of Enrichment Committee. The Institute is comprised of 4 modules: cultivating your style and values as a leader, examining the multiple roles of directorship, a roundtable discussion on administrative and management issues like budget, personnel, stakeholders, power dynamics, DEI practices, and a senior directors panel. The overarching goals of the Introductory Leadership Institute are to provide an opportunity for directors in the early stages of their careers to develop supportive connections with their peers and to deepen their understanding of the skills and challenges involved in leading a college and university counseling center. You won't regret your participation in the conference, and we invite you to look for opportunities to present, get involved with a committee that is helping to organize and prepare the conference, or become a conference connector yourself in future years. One program offered around the time of the annual conference of particular importance to new directors is the Directors on Duty program. It is organized by the Elements of Enrichment Committee, and Directors on Duty allows for a single consultation with another director during or after the conference. A list of directors who have volunteered to be Directors on Duty and areas of consultation specialty will be circulated via the listserv. AUCCC website, and the annual conference mobile app so you can sign up to meet with a consulting director. Keep an eye out for the invitation to be a consulting director on duty so that you can offer your expertise to other directors as well. The Consulting Directors on Duty program is an opportunity for a single touch point with another director, talk through or give feedback on an issue without the expectation of follow-up or ongoing consultation. You can meet with your director on duty while attending the conference or via Zoom in the weeks after the conference. Thank you for your attention to this video. We are excited to have you to be a part of AUCCCD and hope you will take advantage of these resources for new directors. Now that you've been introduced to all the AUCCCD resources immediately available to you as a new director and new AUCCCD member, let me tell you about the other sections of this Start Here module so that you can decide where to go next. There are 3 other topics in the Start Here module that we recommend you review before moving to other modules. There's no prescribed order for the topics to be reviewed, so we invite you to start with the topic that may seem most important to your work right now. Each of the topics are designed to be reviewed in no more than 30-minute episodes so that you can quickly get the most essential information to be helpful in your work. Each topic will provide supplemental resources in case you want to do a deeper dive on that topic. Jeff Ng leads you through some of the more common structures and settings for counseling centers and institutions of higher education. Here you will get an overview of the various types of higher ed institutions and how the type of institution may affect the work of the counseling center. You'll recognize yourself and your center in this overview, but also gain an appreciation of the diversity of roles and frameworks that counseling centers can take. You'll gain a better understanding of how your center fits into the wider mission of your institution and where you might be able to exercise additional influence. Past President Marcus Hotelling describes other national and international organizations in the higher education space, specifically as they relate to mental health services and college student support. You will get an overview of professional organizations that may be appropriate for your associate and assistant directors and professional staff to engage with, nonprofit organizations with an interest in college mental health, organizations that provide accreditation and consultation services to counseling centers, and how all these organizations relate to AUCCCD and our work. Finally, Andrea Lawson discusses some of the potential ethical challenges you may face as a director, particularly a new director. Topics include how student and client confidentiality can be managed in the higher education setting, the role of the counseling center director on the behavioral intervention team, and tips on where to get legal and ethical consultation. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this video and engage with our new director curriculum. We hope you find the materials included here to be helpful to your work. Please get involved in AUCCCD and don't hesitate to reach out with questions or concerns. You'll find this group to be so willing to give you their time and perspective. I hope to see you at our next conference.